What's going on, gamers? Today we're going to be going over some of the best axe enchantments in Minecraft. Before we get into this tutorial, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can stay up to date on every tutorial we upload, just like this one. When you're crafting an axe in your Minecraft world, you may be wondering what the best enchantments for it are. Well, that depends on if you want an amazing weapon for combat, or a tool for building bases. You gotta be careful with what you pick. Enchanting is a wondrous way to improve your gameplay as it allows you to be overpowered while using items. For example, having efficiency on an axe makes cutting down trees faster for a new base. Almost every player uses enchants for their axes, as using the default item doesn't do the trick. Even if you have a netherite variant for it, it just doesn't compare to an enchanted netherite pickaxe. There are a handful of axe enchantments that you can apply that are either goated or they're dog water. Let's just be honest. If you want to be the best at PvP, then make sure that you don't use worthless enchants. For instance, wow, I can really tell that Dave wrote this. For instance, using the Curse of Vanishing wouldn't help with fighting enemies. In vanilla Minecraft, you can only get 9 enchants, so we'll get through the best ones to help you become a pro at combat or a simple lumberman. With that said, start collecting books and experience orbs to build a weapon or tool best suited for you. Our first one is Sharpness. By far the best enchantment for PvP, its powerful slashes slice through your opponents with ease. There are 5 levels to Sharpness, which control how much damage you deal. This enchantment tends to be applied to any axe due to its usefulness in-game. Don't fret against enemies, use it to ensure your victory. Otherwise, suffer at the hands of your in-game killers. And then there's Unbreaking. As you use the axe, durability is gonna fade away until it breaks. With the Unbreaking enchantment, your item isn't gonna be destroyed as easily due to the enchantment. In other words, the more you use the axe with this ability, it negates damage against its durability. There are only 3 levels for Unbreaking, which determines the chances of it not breaking. This comes in handy when you're farming apples or using it for literally anything else. When you're using durability, even with Unbreaking, it can't be repaired other than using an axe or adding diamonds to it with an anvil. However, with Mending, this takes your experience points and instantly repairs your damaged tools. Since this is an overpowered enchantment, there aren't a ton of levels to it. This is extremely helpful in almost any situation when you're using your axe. And the most efficient one is Efficiency. If you're wanting to mine a ton of trees for a base or simply wanting to deforest your world, use the Efficiency enchantment to do it faster. There are 5 levels for this to control the mining speed. Everyone wants to save time doing the mundane tasks in Minecraft, so this is going to be efficient, hence the name if it wasn't clear enough for you. And if you want apples, you better use Fortune. This enchantment gives you better chances at obtaining items from leaves. I happen to enchant mine with Fortune all the time because apples are used for gold apples, and that's super helpful in PvP. Besides that, you can use Fortune for mob drops at your grinder. Technically, an axe is more powerful than a sword, so it might be worth it. That's especially true when you factor in the 3 levels for the enchantment. And if you haven't noticed by now, the levels control the intensity of the effect. And then there's Smite. Speaking of mobs, you can use Smite to increase the damage against the undead. This is particularly useful in grinders or getting rid of the pest during nighttime near your base. Although it's not super helpful in anything else, it's typically used on an axe designed for killing mobs. Especially if you don't kill undead mobs that much, then this one's pretty useless. And perhaps the best enchantment for building bases is Silk Touch, as it allows you to mine leaves and other blocks without it turning into another item. For instance, when I start raiding a village, and I walk in and steal all the items from the villagers' homes and families, the bookshelves require silk touch to mine without the breaking into just regular books. Who wants normal books? Well, I guess they are useful sometimes to enchant. This enchantment is wonderful for base building and uses other items and other uses to obtain specific blocks. Using enchanted axes in your Minecraft world brings new effects and abilities to harness. Whether you're wanting to dominate the battlefield with sharpness or become an apple god with fortune, you have the power to do anything. Well, with an axe. Anything that you can do with an axe, you can do easier now with these enchantments. We hope you like this tutorial, and as always, we hope you have lots of fun.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more great content like this, then subscribe or click these videos. Until next time, gamers.